Hey guys, it's me, Winner Papa, and I'm here to talk to you about how to use paper trading effectively to try and test out new strategies with 3Commas. Paper trading is a safe and easy way to trade and practice, like I said, new trading strategies or bot setups or bot strategies. So let's look at both. I'm here on Smart Trade and I'm using my paper trading account. And now instead of USD against BTC, I have a whole lot of other pairs. There's Cardano, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tron, Stellar, and Ripple. So now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 BTC pairs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 US Tether pairs. So what we can do is we can just throw on a indicator like the Bollinger Bands here, or I could put an indicator on like RSI, or I could even use stochastic if I want to. After it's been added, I can decide what do I want to use for my best settings for RSI. This is what I like to use. I can adjust everything. I can adjust the zoom. I could even adjust the levels. I like to do this too, actually. So the upper limit I'm going to set as red. The bottom limit is going to be green. So that way it's a very obvious sign that I should buy or sell when the price reaches there. Wonderful. So that's nice and easy to see. And we can see we're reaching an oversold area right now on the daily. So let's zoom into something closer like the hourly. Okay, so this looks like it's pretty good. I could use maybe I've heard about Bollinger Bands, and I've heard that it works really well if you trade the bottom range of the band. So I want to trade the bottom range of the band, so I'm going to trade it to the top here, and I'm going to look to make a scalp of 1%. So right now we're zooming up, which is great, and you can see the Bollinger Band moving up. So maybe I want to place my buy somewhere down here. I can do that. I can go down to Smart Trade. I can put my buy, let's see, that's at about 91.55. So we'll do 91. Let's do 91.57.84 because we don't want to use round numbers. Never ever. We can choose how much of our account we want to put into that trade. 10% seems reasonable. It's not real money, so we don't have to worry about that, right? Then we can test out our other strategies like, well, where do we want to take profit? We'll probably want to take profit here at 93. So we're just going to do a quick little jump, a quick little scalp. Good. So get 2% out, and we need to use a limit order because with market orders, I mean, you could test this out to see how trailing works. You're not going to get, this isn't a very good ratio for trailing. In my personal experience, you should always use 10% of the take profit amount for your trailing. That means that you're probably going to get a lot more of your market order sold. But if you're using 50%, it's a not good situation. But again, this is what paper trading is for. Feel free to prove me wrong. And you could use half of the amount of your take profit amount. Of course, you could use split targets. You can use anything available in 3Commas because that's the whole point of it. You get access to all this good stuff with paper trading, including having a stop loss. So you could set your stop loss timeout. You could even try out trailing. Maybe you don't want to use a take profit amount. Maybe you just want to buy and then ride the trend. And then at 8%, it's going to follow the trend up. Maybe you've been wanting to experiment with that. So here's the stop loss. And when this buys, then this is going to be moving up, 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 up as the price moves up. So you could try out all these things with Smart Trade and paper trading. One quick note, if you like this setup and you want to keep using Bollinger Bands and RSI with these settings and everything like that, if you click on Save here, you'll be prompted to make a new chart layout. Actually, we'll name that USDT BTC. And now it's here. So I can go to another chart like Cardano against Bitcoin. And if I want to load a chart layout, then I want to do this guy. It's going to take me back to Bitcoin and it's going to put me back on the hourly. Everything is going to be the same. So that's the one catch is that, yes, you can have a bunch of indicators on here. And I could even change the candlestick type for this. I could use Heikin Ashi if I want to. And I could go down to 15 minutes. I can do all that stuff. And when I save it, it's always going to go back to the 15-minute chart with Heikin Ashi candles, with Bollinger Bands, with RSI at the settings that I put. So that's the benefit of using this little cloud save. And then when I save it here, now when I go back to BTC ADA and I change things and I don't want to use this, but oh, I want to go back to that first chart. There we go. It's all set for us in the same time frame that we had before. Boom. There we go. So let's look at some bots. We see lots of bots that are performing well, but we're just going to go ahead and make our own bot because, well, now's the time to experiment, right? We have this play money, this monopoly money to use. So we're going to call this our BTC test bot for paper, and we're going to use our paper account. And we can choose our bot type. Maybe we want to experiment using a composite bot. So now we can choose all coins available to us. And then we could say, well, I've heard a lot about TradingView and some people hate it. But to be honest, I saw someone's bot that was performing ridiculously well with TradingView 1 minute buys. I am completely serious. It was some crazy number. And I know people hate on TradingView as a start condition, but it works. This guy was trading with a lot of BTC, but he was making good returns every day. Yeah. So don't discount TradingView. Maybe you want to try out 5 minutes strong buy, and that means it's only going to buy when it's at the 5 minute chart says strong buy, and you can just leave it and see how it goes. And as it performs, then you can see, well, it looks like it could do a lot more. I could use 2% and I could have 10% of my take profit in trailing. I could try it out. I could try layering a lot of safety orders. And whenever you're putting safety orders down, I highly recommend reserving the max safety count of your safety trades there. So if I'm using 5 safety trades, I want to put a max of 5 on the order books. Why? The reason is because of fat fingers. If a fat finger just drops instantaneously, which happens in this crazy Wild West market, you want to make sure that your buys are set up down below, because once that fat finger drops, that price zooms down real fast and it recovers quickly. You've already got filled and you're going to get exited out with more paper profits, not real profits. But it's a good way to see how it works. Experiment with this. See what price deviation works well with 2%. What safety volume scale do you want to try? Now, here's the real thing. Here's the real thing to keep in mind when you're using paper money. You sometimes will make decisions when you're paper trading that will never happen with your real account, because you know psychologically, well, it's not my money. I'm not really gaining or losing anything. So what I encourage you to do is to not be risk-free. Don't be careless with your paper trading account. Treat it just like your other accounts that are connected, because you want to try out strategies that you want to employ, that you want to put to work in your real accounts with your real crypto. So don't do these crazy things like set your safety order volume scale to something like 3.3 and that to something ridiculous, and because you're not going to do that with your real account. And if you are, and you're having success with it, by all means, let us know in the Telegram chat channel, which you can find a link to up here, or you can just find it on the website. It's over here on the side where we have Telegram. Boom. All of these things are here for you to play with and to have fun with and to see how it goes. And I can create the bot and I can start it, and it's going to perform just like all of my other bots. When you're using your paper trading account, don't be negligent. Don't be reckless with it. Treat it like it's real money. You're going to know up here that it's not, and you're going to feel a huge difference when you switch from your paper trading account to your real trading account. That is indisputable. That happens all the time. But get your strategies down with paper trading. Learn them, practice them, master them, and then start applying your own capital to that trading strategy or idea. Now, one last thing before I end this video. I know it's long, but I want you to understand this last part. When you make the change from paper trading to your real account, to your real crypto, make sure that you start with smaller amounts first. You're going to be tempted to just dive right in. But here's what's going to happen. I'll give you a sneak peek to the future. You're going to feel a lot more anxious and a lot more nervous watching your actual funds be put through that strategy. Why? Well, because it's your real money. I mean, you paid for it. It's costing you something to see it in that trade. So let me save you some anxiety and worry now, and just trust me and just use like half the size, half the amount. You're going to get half the gains on it, but you'll also get half the losses if it's too much for you. So start small. There's no need to go big after you've practiced paper trading. There's no excuse to go big. You don't have to do that. The whole point of paper trading, again, is to safely and securely trade, to practice, to learn, to implement a new trading strategy or idea. So I'm super excited to have this, and I'm going to be using this as well with my own bot trading strategies. So let me know if you have any questions or comments down below, or go ahead and jump on to Discord or to Telegram, and you can let us know what you're using your paper trading account for and how it's working out for you. All right, until next time, stay awesome, stay in the green. Peace.